The first I'd heard of the beach was in Bangkok on the Khao San Road. Khao San Road was backpacker land. Hi guys, it's Britt. And I'm doing a review of Alex Garland's The Beach. This book blew my mind, guys. It was really good, and I didn't even expect to like it that much. I had originally picked this up because I saw on Audible a few months back that Alfie Allen was doing the narration for it, and it's not available to US customers. You can get another version of it in the US, but I mainly wanted to listen to Alfie Allen's narration, so I'm gonna wait for that to come out in the US. But I'm really glad I picked this up. I gave this 4.5 stars on Goodreads, and this book is about a guy, an Englishman, named Richard, who's a backpacker, and he's currently backpacking in Thailand, and he's searching for adventure, and he gets an adventure alright. In the beginning, I wanted to make a few trigger warnings before I go on with this video. If you are uncomfortable with foul language or suicide, if that's one of your triggers, these are main topics talked about in this book, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, so if those things bother you, or drug references, but I think that was pretty obvious going by the cover. If those things bother you, please don't watch this video. I don't want to upset anybody. But if you're still here, this book is about this guy named Richard, and like I said, he's backpacking in Thailand, and he meets this man named Mr. Duck. And that's not his real name, but that's what Mr. Duck introduces himself as. And Mr. Duck is a Scottish man who is kind of a roommate with Richard, and he gives Richard this map to this beach in Thailand, and you kind of learn why throughout this book. I don't want to give any spoilers away. This is going to be a spoiler-free review, but he gives him this map, and it leads to this beach, and Richard actually finds Mr. Duck had killed himself shortly after finding this map, and he meets these two French backpackers whose names are, if I mispronounce these, I'm sorry, I don't speak French, Etienne and Francois, and they're a couple, and he shares this map with them because the French couple is actually the couple that Richard complains about next door because they're loud, and they're obviously all shook up because this man committed suicide, and Richard is talking about this map, and they decide, he left us this map for a reason, obviously, so they decide to follow this map to find this beach because they're searching for adventure. Why not? And before they leave, Richard bumps into these two American men who are also travelers or backpackers named Zeph and Sammy. And Etienne and Francois are not too keen about allowing Zeph and Sammy to go on this adventure. But Richard feels kind of bad about excluding them, so he draws another copy of the map and kind of slips it under the door. And him, Etienne, and Francois all go out on this adventure to find this beach. And when they find it, it's not what they were expecting. I think there was a very, very large dope field, and it was guarded by Thai natives, and this man named Jed comes out, and Richard and Etienne and Francois have found this waterfall, and they've accidentally come across this beach where this group that they call themselves Eden, they've been living there for a couple years. And Richard and the French couple kind of joined the group, and they've been living with them for a while. And this book is all about his life on this island with the group named Eden. And if you like Lord of the Flies, you're gonna love this, because it's basically like if the Lord of the Flies were adults and were hippies, and it's really great. Really, really great. I highly, highly recommend it. And until then, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Also, this isn't goodbye. Don't click out yet. There's a movie starring Leonardo DiCaprio with the same name, and apparently it follows the same story. But I really love this book, and I heard it was really different. And I really, really don't want to ruin this book by seeing a movie that I don't think I'm gonna like very much because it's too different. But if you guys want to check it out, let me know. And until then, guys, for real now, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!